Welcome, Sagittarius, to your reading for the week commencing February 24th. Let's get straight into it and pull a preview card. We've got the Hermit in reverse. So it may be that some of you Sagittarius have been feeling a bit isolated this week, not feeling so comfortable in your own company. Maybe there's just a lack of... It feels a little bit like you need to get out of your bubble. Maybe you just need to go and let off some steam is what I feel with this. It's not, I don't feel that you've ever been the type to struggle being alone. I think it's more a case of this week you need something to stimulate you and you're not getting it. So let's carry on. Let's pull the energy. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, Sagittarius. And it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading does resonate for you and you would like some information on a private reading, please reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. You've still got a few days left till the end of the 25% discount. So you get that booked in, book it for any time throughout 2025. I don't ask for any payment till the day before, so at least you get to lock that discount in. So let's see. And I'm very blessed to have met the people I've met already doing my readings, and I can honestly say every single one of them are amazing people in their own right, and I want to meet you all. So, let's see, what have we got? Sagittarius, we've got your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. I'm using the classic Ryder Waite Tarot, which is listed in the description, should anyone be interested. Oh, God. Spirit's with me. Ace of Swords in reverse is your general energy. It feels a bit foggy. It feels like brain fog. And it's just, like I said, it's that feeling of the surroundings you're in, your environment. It feels like you've been there for too long and you need to break free from it just temporarily. Get out, breathe some air, meet some people, break the cycle, and then go back. Because it's just, yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm in a room that's, lacking light and oxygen and people. The Eight of Swords in reverse is in your opportunity. There's an opportunity here for you to break free. It's as simple as that. You can, if you want to change the way you feel, then get up and do it. Nothing's stopping you. Go out and go for a walk, or go to a local, I wouldn't say go to a bar if you're a female. If you're a man, you're okay, but there are places you can go that are like cafe, I don't know, something. Just go and sit with people. And who knows, you might make some friends, some more friends. Sorry, that made you sound very sad then, and I didn't mean that. The Six of Swords, yes, it is the Six of Swords, is in your challenge. Why is it difficult? If for some reason you're finding that difficult to just do what I just said, is if your environment is challenging you, then get out of your environment. But for some reason that's showing me that that's a problem. I don't know why. Maybe we'll find out when we clarify. Seven of Swords in your unforeseen events. I don't know, it almost feels like something's happening where someone's going to take advantage of you, Sagittarius, in some way. I don't know, we'll find out when we clarify. I've got a couple of things coming around my head. One of them could be you. It could be you. It feels like you've just got away with something, but I don't know what. And the Judgment card is in your advice. Yeah, this is about taking action. You know, it's for some of you it might be about how am I going to be perceived. By not putting yourself out there, but whatever this is about, you're worried about how you're perceived, but you're being called to do it. Literally, that angel that's blowing the trumpet is calling you, saying, "Come on, come on." You know, it's like seeing a bird in a cage, and the cage door's wide open, but the bird's like, "Oh, I don't know, just." I don't like it in here. It's really claustrophobic, but I also am not too sure about out there. So it sounds very you know, because I know you're not like that, Sagittarius, but for some reason something's stopping you from being, I mean, you're one of the greatest explorers, I think, in the whole of the zodiac, and yet something stopping you from being that explorer. Let's see we get some answers from the clarifiers. So this Ace of Swords, you're feeling stifled and suffocated and foggy. I mean, that foggy thing, I think I have that all the time, every day, but that's probably my age. Thanks to the menopause. Thank you God, thank you for challenging me and my brain, what's left of it. The Ace of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Hanged Man reversed, the Sun reversed, and the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, you're really uncomfortable. You're not happy. The Sun in reverse is, again, a bit like the Ace of Swords. It's a lack of clarity. Nothing feels right. You know, you can't think straight. The Hanged Man in reverse. I don't know why you're failing to see the point, or failing to see outside of your bubble. You know you've got to get outside of your bubble, but it's like you're worried about how it's going to feel being on the outside looking in rather than being on the inside looking out. And I know this sounds like you've been shut in a room for 10 years or something, and I know you haven't. But that's the energy I'm picking up, and I don't know why. I don't know why you feel like that. The Three of Pentacles. This is about go and meet someone, you know. I'm sure you've got friends or family, or you don't have to go and do it alone unless you're somewhere. I did get that feeling actually when I first started the reading. Some of you might be away from home. Maybe you're on a business trip or something. But for those, and if that's the case, yeah, it is a foreign place or somewhere you've never been, you don't know the people, that's fine. It's not going to be like the Wild West where you walk into a cafe or whatever and everyone just turns around and looks slowly. Or it might be, I don't know. I doubt it though. The Three of Pentacles is basically for those of you who are on home soil, just call up your friend or whoever and just say, hey, do you fancy meeting up for a coffee or whatever it might be? Just get yourself out. Get yourself out of your bubble before you become institutionalized. You get Stockholm syndrome. The Eight of Swords in your opportunity. Be free. You can be free. Fly, little bird. It's okay. Clarified by the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Yeah. Exactly. So the Eight of Swords in reverse, freedom from your own entrapment, because it is your own entrapment. No one made you sort of be in that situation apart from you. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's the fear of freedom, which is a really strange thing. And again, it is a bit like they did an experiment. They do an experiment. I can't remember. It was with an animal that had been chained up all its life, and you know had never known freedom. And when they released it, it still didn't move because it yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a bit like that, because the Four of Pentacles is letting go of control. But is that what you're afraid of? It's weird because you're not that kind of sign. You're very what's the word? As far as the signs go, you know, you embrace the unusual and the undiscovered, which is why this reading is confusing me so much. Perhaps someone can enlighten me on what's going on here. The Two of Wands is the fact that you're thinking about it. It's like, oh, it's almost like, you know, a fantasy dreamland, like, oh, that'd be nice. Oh, I wonder what that would be like to be free. It's bizarre. And the Six of Swords is, look, there you go. They are free, crossing the calmer waters. It's an opportunity. All you have to do is take it. But there's the challenge. The same Six of Swords. You don't want to. It's a challenge. It's a challenge because why? Tell me, please, Spirit, tell me. The Three of Wands reversed. The Two of Swords. And the Four of Cups reversed. The Three of Wands reversed. You feel like you're running away. You feel like you're trying to escape something. Are you worried that if you leave, you won't be able to go back? It's like, once I'm out, you won't get me back in there. Is it to do with your job? Do you actually dislike your job that much that you don't think you can face it? If you have a break, you've got to then muster the strength to go back, and you don't think you can. Is it about your marriage? Is it about your relationship? Like, if you leave the relationship for a day, don't think the same thing. I mean, it could be. The Two of Swords is the excruciatingly difficult decision that you've got over something to anyone else that would seem really quite simple, but I'm starting to see it now a little bit. But the Two of Swords is always about, you're blind to seeing everything. So you'll be thinking, I've either got to stay or I've got to go, and if I go, I don't know if I'll ever come back. There's always a third option. You're not seeing it. Take your blindfold off, look around, look behind you. And it's probably, the third option is just communication. Talk to whoever's involved in this, whether it's your boss, whether it's your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, friend, whoever it might be. Talk to them and say, be diplomatic. I'm just really struggling right now. I need some air. I need some breathing space. It's not you, it's me. And you know, I'd really appreciate it if you could sort of yeah, just reach out like over the I don't, however long you're going to be. Say you're going to be a week. Just say, can you just give me a little call once a day? Because then that keeps the connection going. It stops you from saying, well, I'm not going back. I've had enough. I've closed it down in my head. So therefore, yeah, the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like, you know which way happiness lies, but it's almost like you're not ready for it, which is really weird. Happiness is your choice. Why are you not taking it? Why are you not running towards it? I don't know. Is it because to get to that happiness you have to go through some pain? Maybe. Seven of Swords, clarified by the Page of Swords reversed, the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords. This is interesting because it almost feels like the decision gets made for you. It's almost like something happens, unforeseen event, where you suddenly see someone in a different light, whether it is your partner or your boss or I don't know, but you're seeing them as being someone who is actually not that trustworthy, which makes your decision easier, clearly. Page of Swords in reverse is shutting down communication. You don't need to know anymore. You've learned, you've got enough, you know. There's nothing more that needs to be shown to you or said. And the Nine of Cups is your emotional fulfillment. It's like you're protecting your emotions at this point. How funny, what strange reading. And Ten of Swords is the end of something that feels like a betrayal. Judgment. I don't know if you can hear George. He probably can't, he's upstairs, but should have called him Pavarotti. So, Judgment in your advice, clarified by the Queen of Cups reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think this is a time where you're calling into question who you are, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I don't think you should be afraid of that. It's about releasing all the things that you were afraid of. You know, whether they actually came true or not is irrelevant. You can now move past it. You don't have to sit in the fear or the worry or the anticipation of it because it's already happened. The Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel it's time for you to start being kinder to yourself as well. And the Page of Pentacles reversed. It is a kind of time where you're just going to say, now what? Now what do I do? But that's okay. Because there is no rush. Unless it is a job, then there might be. But if you have got the luxury of it being something else and there's no rush for you to fill a void, if you like, because don't do that either, because we often fill voids because we don't like the feeling of there being something missing, so we fill that void with anything we can, and we end up back in the same situation, and then that starts a cycle that we keep repeating throughout our lives. Another deep one. So let's do your oracle, Sagittarius. If my memory serves me correct, you are Jupiter. course, I haven't got my glasses. Oh. Okay. So we're bringing some love with Venus. Venus symbolises your heart, romance, and the creative process. It's what attracts you, what you value, and how you value yourself. Venus is inside Earth's orbit and takes 224.7 Earth days to complete the journey. Venus rules Taurus and Libra and can be only in the same sign as the Sun or in the two signs on either side. Venus is one of two planets who appear to rotate backward, an apt symbol for your heart's unique path. It rotates so slowly that one side is always boiling, the other side cooler. Love blows hot and cold. Soften, charm, open the heart, investigate how you can make the situation more beautiful, more fair and lovely. Remember this Venusian truth. People are fascinated by those who find them fascinating. Use diplomacy and seduction and let others come to you. Engage creativity, generosity and affection. Venus calls you to your heart, to romance, sings to you as a creative muse, asks you what you value, what you want enough to get yourself in trouble. Come to know your heart, know what you're passionate about, and when you stir other people's passions. When your heart hurts, you can express the higher notes of Venus through acts of compassion, affection, or creativity. All become medicine for your sore heart. Pull out the art supplies and paint how you feel. Rescue a puppy. Help a person who needs loving kindness even more than you do. Emotions run strong, passions are intense. Be wary of crimes of passion, love addiction, or looking for love in material things. If you're fascinated by the superficial aspects of Venus, you can get caught up in appearances or become blind in love. Look deeper. Venus encourages a loving heart, to heal your own heart and become a Venusian beacon to the world around you. Develop what the Buddhists refer to as maitri, loving kindness, benevolence, friendliness, and active interest in others' well-being. Really good advice. It wasn't a straightforward read, but then I'm lucky if I ever get a straightforward read with you, really, Sagittarius. But I'd love to hear your comments on this reading because it was interesting and very deep. So let's quickly pull a crystal card for you. Let me know as well in the comments, anyone who has only just started collecting crystals or is just about to start collecting crystals. I really want to hear if you are, because it's such a, I don't know, it's such a what's the word? I don't want to use the fulfilling word. It's fascinating, apart from anything else. It's a fascinating hobby, a fascinating interest to have. What is this? So for you, I have magnesite. Heady magnesite is a magnesium carbonate crystal that ranges in colour from clear to porcelain, white to off pink to sepia toned. It's sometimes grooved, brain-like appearance, mimics its cerebral energy. You need it if you're an intellectual or an Aquarian. You should put it wherever you go to quiet the mind or wake the F up. You should use it when you're just too smart for your own good, when you're completely lost in your thoughts, or they're running wild, dragging you behind them. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it who's boss with magnesite. Get your mind right. These images are AI, so you know, I don't know how accurate they are. That looks like a bit of chewing gum to me. But yeah, go and look it up, Sagittarius. If you are collecting crystals, add this one to your list. And if you can afford to, buy one crystal a month. You know, don't forget that you don't need to buy great big massive chunks of crystal for them to work. The best way is obviously wearing them. But failing that, I think sometimes, you know, not having a crystal that's too big is better, because at least you can then put it in your pocket and things like that. So you don't have to spend a fortune on crystals. You do have to spend a long time looking for authentic sellers though. And I am going to be continuing my crystal series along with all the other stuff that I've got so behind on. I do apologise. So yeah, I look forward to that. And also, guys, which is really exciting, please stick around. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I know I don't normally ever ask for anyone to subscribe, because I didn't want this channel to be about numbers. But the only reason I'm asking you to is so that you don't miss a notification, because I'm going to be doing an unboxing. Otter Spirit unboxing. I'm so excited for this. New products, and yeah, so I'm going to be doing a video. And if you subscribe and hit the all notifications, just make sure you tick all the boxes, then you should hopefully get notified when I upload a new video. So thank you so much, guys. As always, thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement, which I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.